El Segundo Middle School, class of 2021. Parents, families, friends, members of the school faculty, staff, and district leaders. Welcome to our promotion ceremony. Live and streaming. I'm Adam Wright, the proud principal here at El Segundo Middle School. At this time, I'd like to recognize our special guests up here on the stage. First, we have our school board president, Ms. Tracy Miller-Zarnicki. School Board Vice President, Emily Lane. School Board Clerk, Paulette Cuddell. School Board members, Daima Wheaton and Michael Wagner. We also have the El Segundo Unified School District Superintendent, Dr. Melissa Moore. And shortly you'll see El Segundo Middle School Assistant Principal, Ms. Carrie Olashian. At this time, I want to recognize the El Segundo Middle School staff and faculty for all of their great work this year and help in today's ceremony. And finally, today could not have been done without our El Segundo Middle School Promotion Planning Committee, Ms. Erica Youngblood, Beth Morgan, Cheryl Smith, Rosangela Gutierrez, and Mr. Matt Lynch, who created the beautiful banners you see outside of school on the main parking lot, and he did the invitations that you all received for this event. So just some quick reminders before we get started. As you can all see, we have the chairs set up in our groups of 4. Please remain with your pod for the entire time. Please don't move and bring any chairs together or come forward when your child's name is called. So please stay in that area. All students and guests must also keep wearing masks at all times unless you're up here at the podium giving a speech. At this point, I'd like to invite Assistant Principal Carrie Olashian to the podium for some special recognitions.
Good evening. Each year, our 8th grade students are given the opportunity to earn the Pursuit of Biliteracy Award. This award is designed to honor the pursuit of language skills in 2 or more languages, as well as highlight the many benefits of multilingualism and multiliteracy. Our awarded students have maintained strong academic achievement and proficiency in English, as well as actively pursued fluency in another language. Pursuit of Biliteracy Award students, when I call your name, please walk to the stage to be acknowledged. Grace Bloom. Daniel McCullough. Dia Galani. Elizabeth Sauter. Rebecca Sauter. Felix Fuchs. Hannah Smith. Jessica Youngblood, and Nicholas Rayburn. Our honorees were presented with their medals yesterday and wear them proudly today. They are forging pathways toward earning the seal of biliteracy on their high school diploma. Some of the languages represented by the students are German, French, Korean, Swedish, Czech, and Spanish. Please give our bilingual Bulldogs a round of applause. Thank you, students. You may be seated. This year, we've continued to go deeper as an IB school as we utilized true MYP rubrics and grading for the first time. This also happened to take place during a global pandemic in which we engaged in quarantining, distance learning, school schedule changes, and finally, reopenings. Through the ups and downs, our students and staff have had the opportunity to sharpen our IB learner profile traits. These traits, which hang on our new school banners outside our school, have become a part of who we are as individuals and as a community. We are inquirers, nurturing curiosity, developing skills for inquiry and research. We learned this year how to learn independently and with others, and sustained our love of learning even through Zooms. We've been open-minded, critically appreciating our own cultures and personal histories, as well as the values and traditions of others. We've had many opportunities for authentic conversations this year, evaluating and growing from a range of point of views. We've grown in knowledge, exploring knowledge across a range of disciplines. We've engaged with issues and ideas that have both local and global significance, especially through our community projects this year. We are caring. More than ever, this year we've showed empathy, compassion, and respect with a commitment to service. We are thinkers. We use critical and creative thinking skills to analyze and take responsible action on complex problems. We've been risk takers. We've approached uncertainty, and there has been a lot of uncertainty this year, with forethought and determination. We are resourceful and resilient in the face of challenges and change. We are communicators. We express ourselves confidently and creatively in more than one language and in many ways, even in breakout rooms and through masks. We are learning to be balanced. This year, we've seen firsthand the importance of balancing different aspects of our lives, intellectual, physical, and emotional, to achieve well-being for ourselves and others. We are principled. We act with integrity and honesty, with a strong sense of fairness and justice, and with respect for the dignity and rights of people everywhere. And finally, we've been reflective. We thoughtfully consider the world and our own ideas and experience. We work to understand our strengths and our weaknesses in order to support our learning and personal development. Our students and staff have risen to the challenges of this year and have grown as individuals and as bulldogs. To honor this growth, the El Segundo Middle School teachers met, discussed, and awarded each one of our 8th graders with one of the IB learner profile traits that has shined in them the most this year. Students, your IB learner profile certificates with your highlighted trait will be presented to you tomorrow at checkout. Congratulations on all of your growth this year.
At this time, we'd like to recognize our Students of the Year. Over the course of 3 years at middle school, we strive to develop students, as Ms. Alashian said, that are balanced, caring, open-minded, principled, knowledgeable, reflective, and are risk takers, communicators, thinkers, and inquirers. This year, we'd like to recognize the following students who have demonstrated all of these attributes to an extraordinary degree. Students, when we call your name, please come to the stage. We'll begin with our first recipient. Mr. Brandlin? Mr. Brandlin's not the winner. He's just coming up to speak.
Hi, everyone. Good afternoon, 8th grade students, parents, families, and special guests. I have the distinct honor of presenting the 8th grade Student of the Year Award. Every year, this award is given to an exemplary student. This year's recipient not only fits that description with an excellent academic record, but he also did so at a time when the world was turned upside down, during a year of distance learning, and a lot of Zoom classes. Mrs. Stern will tell you the student was always the last one to leave a Zoom class, that he maintained a positive attitude throughout quarantine and distance learning, and always entered the classroom virtually or in person with a smile on his face and an optimism for what the day would bring. As teachers, we are well aware of the natural leadership qualities the student possesses and recognize that he has an innate curiosity about life that will surely help him in everything that he does. This student truly wants to learn about other people's perspectives, not through debate, although he does love a healthy debate from time to time, but simply to discuss, hear other points of view, and to seek understanding through compassion and empathy. Mrs. Boyce refers to this student as a true Renaissance man. He loves to discuss what is going on in this world and the why behind it all. He seeks truth at every opportunity. He builds up his classmates, keeps everything inclusive, and never speaks poorly about anyone. All of us agree that this student will, without a doubt, bring about a positive change in our world and make this world a better place. It is with great privilege to reward Stefan Lazarevic as Student of the Year. Congrats, Stefan.
Our second Student of the Year, so I guess we should say Students of the Year, is awarded to someone who has made more than just an outstanding scholar. This student is someone who has natural leadership and positive citizenship skills. If we took a moment to review all the IB learner attributes, it would be obvious that this student exceeds all 10 attributes. However, the qualities that describe this person best are knowledgeable. This person is extremely intelligent and maintains self-accountability for putting forth the best effort possible of oneself. They're a communicator. This person is a great listener, personable, and willing to help others. They are balanced. When given a task, this person does not procrastinate, but goes straight to work, gets the job done early, and at the same time, this person finds time to play sports such as beach volleyball and softball, cooking, spending time with family and friends. This amazing student works hard to achieve what she has, and nothing will stop her from reaching her goals. She advocates for others, herself and for others, and is always seeking to improve. This well-rounded and balanced student is an absolute pleasure to be around, has a positive mindset, and a heart of gold. It is my pleasure to announce the second Student of the Year to Allie Stevenson. Congratulations to our Students of the Year. All right. Well, 8th graders, for one more day. 3 years ago, you came to Segundo Middle School as a group of 6th graders ready to start your middle school journey. You're quite a bit shorter, and many of you had voices about 3 octaves higher than they are now. You sat around, thank you. You sat around a quiet snack and lunch and flipped water bottles to see who would cap it, or hung out with friends and tried to stay away from the swarm of birds trying to eat your food that you left behind. You learned how to go to different teachers and classrooms each period. You were a 6th grader in a big, new campus with swarms of 8th graders walking around. 2 years ago, you entered Segundo Middle School as a seasoned veteran. As 7th graders, you knew where to get your food, where to rent balls at snack. You were having lunch with the 8th graders now, and let's face it, you were living your best life. Things were great until that day in March. On March 13th, I came over the loudspeaker and said, because of this thing called coronavirus, we are closing school for 3 weeks leading up to spring break. Many of us thought it would be fine, and we'd be back to normal after spring break. Many of you were stoked. I heard cheers as you were leaving school, and the occasional, see you after spring break, Mr. Wright, but mostly cheers. How naive we all were. And I don't think any of us would have thought that your first day on campus as a big, bad 8th grader would not happen until March 25th, 377 days after I made that announcement. For some of you, today's your first day on campus since that day. The school year started on Zoom. You saw each other as tiny black boxes with names on them. You went into breakout rooms still in tiny black boxes. You worked furiously on that altitude card and didn't really talk much to each other. Some of you saw each other very little, and some of you were in ASU, working as hard as you can at your own pace, trying to finish as many math classes as possible. Then one day we were back on campus, twice a week to start, and then full time. I could see your smiles through your masks as I greeted you at the front of school. For the first time, you'd been excited to come back to school. For the first time all year, you were wearing shoes to class. The biggest thing I noticed when I walked around classrooms is that many of you forgot what to do in class. It was amazingly how quiet you all were. Parents, I promise, they were quiet. It was amazing. It's amazing how even in classes and on the blacktop those first couple weeks, you sat where you were supposed to, didn't move around very much, and kind of ate your snack and went back to class. Now, things have changed. You're in your classroom, your classes are boisterous. We have to remind you at least a dozen times to stay 3 feet apart, and we all know you're pushing that boundary of your area during snack. Before we returned, you typed or recorded or used voice memo in your assignments and submitted them onto Altitude. When we transitioned back to class, you had to write things down and talk to classmates in Miss Stern's class. Papers and pens and paper? Who uses paper and pens now? But now here we are, going through promotion live or streaming, and we're ready to take on high school. In 76 days from now, you will join clubs, sports teams, or the arts. In 76 days, you will join ASB, honors classes, or pathways. In 76 days, you may become Eagles or Cubs or Wolves or some other high school mascot. And then, and I promise you this happens quickly, in 1,534 days, you'll be graduating from high school. Heck, you may be sitting next to the same people you're sitting next to right now. You may, however, not speak to that person again for another 1,458 days. That's how long high school is. Just remember that these days, these special days, bring you all together. And look around. No, actually, look around. Look behind, look in front, look next to you. All right? Look at the people around you, even with their masks on. Okay? You are Bulldogs, and you have shared an experience. You've experienced a once-in-a-lifetime event here in middle school. The pandemic has bonded you all together, and I don't want you to forget that. That no matter how much time passes, you're in this together. Continue to be there for each other no matter how great the challenges are. You are the El Segundo Middle School class of 2021. You are Bulldogs now and forever. Once a Bulldog, always a Bulldog. So this year, as you come across the stage, you'll be receiving a challenge coin. For my military friends out there, you know what these are. But for the rest of us, a challenge coin is presented to a person in recognition of a significant event. The Roman Empire rewarded soldiers by presenting them with coins to recognize their achievements. Today, as a significant event in your lives, you have lived through a time in history that will be discussed in your children's history books. We know now that many of you, this has not been easy. So to honor your 8th grade promotion, I would like to thank Chevron for their incredible generosity to make this happen. El Segundo Middle School will present you with your very own ESMS challenge coin. At this time, I'd like to call to the podium Dr. Melissa Moore, Superintendent of Schools.
Thank you, Mr. Wright. Good evening, students and parents. It has certainly been an extraordinary year. As your 8th grade year comes to an end, let's leave it in the rearview mirror. Let's put the past behind us. But let's take a moment to reflect on the journey that got you here. Consider the valuable lessons and the ahas you learned and apply them to navigating the road before you. We look forward to having you back next year 100%, 5 days a week, because our school board voted on it this week. So we are very excited, parents, to have all students in our school district back with us 100% pre-pandemic levels. So we are so excited about that. So your next stop, students, will be high school, and we certainly hope you join us as Eagles. High school offers you tremendous opportunities. So take a moment to really take advantage of those increased opportunities. It could be a pathway class, like Mr. Wright mentioned. We have the biomed pathway. We have engineering, business, visual and performing arts. Get involved. We have honors and advanced placement classes. We have athletics, clubs, internships, student leadership, community service, and many electives that could interest you. I challenge you to get involved, engaged, and explore all along the way. Your future here in El Segundo Unified ahead is bright, and we look forward to having all of you back next year. At this time, I'm honored to present this class this evening and congratulate all of your on your promotion. I'd like to call forward our board president, Tracy Miller-Zarnicki. As superintendent of the El Segundo Unified School District, with the guarantee by the faculty and the administration of El Segundo Middle School that these members of the Bulldog class of 2021 have indeed completed the requirements specified by Education Code and our board policy in a year like no other, I hereby certify this class to the Board of Education. Congratulations, students.
Yes, indeed. After quite a year, I am thrilled to say, by the power vested in me by the laws of California, pursuant to my oath of office, and on behalf of the Board of Education, I hereby happily accept the graduates of the El Segundo Middle School class of 2021. Congratulations to you all.
All right, 8th graders. Now is the moment you've been waiting for, the promoting class of 2021. Can I have the first row stand?
Ava Albertson. Joseph Alvarez. Jordan Amber. Stella Andrew. Joanne Bagby. Liam Belson. Jaya Bhakta. Anmei Bloom. Nainoa Breeden. Nathan Bustrom. Holden Cadman. Callista Calderon. Brooke Campbell. Roberto Cantu. Tyler Cohen. Chase Davidson. William Enenstein. Nader Eston. Julian Fajardo. Daisy Flynn. Samuel Forthuber. Felix Fuchs. Nikki Furukawa. Dia Galani. Rocco Goncher. Mary Gonzalez. Carly Gottrin. Alyssa Harris. Marin Henry. Sophie Henson. Samantha Herrera. Shane Hopkins. Angelina. Okay. Samantha Herrera. Angelina Hume. Emily Infantino. Shelby Jackson. Lana Kincaid. Samantha Kinnison Smith. George Cubzina. Richard Lambert. Finn Lavelle. Madison Lawrence. Stefan Lazarevich. Benjamin Lee. Parker Levin. Jacinda Lindsay. Aiden Lockett. Gianna Lopez. Christopher Lopez Solano. Emmett Lozano. Grady Lubes. Shyla Luna. Kai Luzniak. Ella Lynch. Joseph Lynch. Sophia Mahmood. Richard Matarchi. Evan Mata. Brianna Matulich. Sienna Mayer. Finley McAndrews. Natalie McAndrews. Tess McAndrews. Romy McPherson. Celia Meza. Daniel Mikula. Olivia Monera. Hayden Moore. Nathan Morales. Sean Mossman. Shane Mossman. Danielle Murphy. McKenna Newman. It's mine.
No, you're good. That's your last one.
Aaron Newman.
Justin Wynn. Lauren Wynn. Dewey Jackson Northington IV. Eric Olmos. Nicholas Parisi. Samantha Patterson. Zach Patterson. Haley Perez. Bianca Petruzzi. Dylan Pokvist. Ryan Pokvist. Isabel Pinlack. Chris Porter. RJ Puffer. London Quincy. Nicholas Rayburn. Bella Recalde. Emily Reed. Owen Reed. Porter Robbins. Chris Robledo. Jacob Rodriguez. Jake Ruiz. Jack Saboski. Roxanne Salgado. Sophia Santos. Elizabeth Sauter. Rebecca Sauter. Matthias Scarda. Viken Submergian. Clayton Sennett. Cyrus Shahabi. Kennedy Shelton. Blake Sheridan. Lindsay Sherrill. Sawyer Schuster. Soraya Slack. Elizabeth Smith. Hannah Smith. Mihal Soher. Ryan Souter. Hendrik Spear. Samantha Stahl. Jake Stein. Blake Stombacher. Beckett Sturba. Allie Stevenson. Lily Stonecipher. Christoph Strutz. Malachi Tank. Shay Tennyson. Chloe Thiel. Dayon Thomas. Zachary Thompson. Anders Tipton. Dorothy Troncoso. Caleb Sy. Victor Vargas. Logan Vasquez. Elijah Vela. Melody Vorse. Lily Vi. Audrey Ward. Jonathan Chu. Brett Yada. Kent Yada. Nanami Yamashita. Elena Yared. Tyler Yeber. Jessica Youngblood. Ryan Zarnicki. Marley Zask. Jaden Zanai.
Congratulations to the El Segundo Middle School class of 2021. Students, please rise and be recognized by the crowd.